Hello, David. Do you want to introduce yourself and Lychnis?
Yeah, hi. My name is David. I'm playing Lychnis for DOS. If you've never heard of this game before, I'm not surprised because it was released exclusively in Korea in the mid 90s. So it's a bit of an unknown one in the United States, but I'm pretty happy to be showing this off. Right before this we had Pac-Land, a difficult platformer that's really fun. Before that we had Shovel Knight, a difficult platformer that's really fun. I'm going to bring you Lychnis, a difficult platformer that's really fun. We do have two characters here to select from, the title character Lychnis himself, as well as Iris. They play a bit differently. They are different categories on the leaderboard, so I'm just going with Lychnis today. We'll start time on character select, so we good to go here? Yeah, I'll go right ahead then. So let's count down in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's do this then. So, first of all, Lychnis is basically a side-scrolling platformer. There should be some pretty obvious influence from Super Mario World here. You go right, you jump over some bad guys. Hold on, I'm taking a little bit of damage. Need to do my jumps better. There's a lot of bad guys in the way. They knock you out of the way. But for the most part, this first level shouldn't be too bad. See, 94, I'm actually a little slow. Made the elevator cycle. Okay. I missed a cycle, but that's alright. Stage 1-1 is clear. So yeah, we start off with some simple platforming and some grasslands. There's 5 worlds with 3 stages in each world, so about 15 stages. 1-2 steps it up a little bit. It's a little more difficult than 1-1, not too much though. It can be dealt with. Let's see, you got jumps here. Jump, jump, jump. Take a hit there. That's alright. Jump up here. Jump up here. So I mentioned before that the two characters play differently. Lychnis here dashes a lot more quickly than Iris does. So in no sense he is faster, and he does have the ability to do wall jumps. Iris's dash is slower, but she has the ability to double jump rather than wall jump. So yeah, in that sense, and Iris also has a wand that shoots out spells rather than a sword, so her attack is longer ranged but slower. So Lychnis is a more difficult character to play, but probably faster if you know how to do it since his dash is faster. But we're moving on to stage 1-3, which is the point at which the game starts to take off the training wheels and say, okay, you know what, let's throw some difficulty at you. And I'll get into why in just a second, because 1-3, even though it's an auto-scroller, is terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. Let me rest just a bit here. Yeah, so I'm low on health. That's not going to be too bad since there's not really anything past this point that will damage me too much. But what does happen is that after about a minute into the auto-scroller, we start scrolling up, and you might see that there are now a lot of bottomless pits. So here are several of the reasons why that is frightening. You can't control your jump in midair. The jumps are Castlevania style. Once you jump, you're not adjusting in midair, so you better jump correctly the first time or else you're gonna fall. Lychnis only has a single jump. He can't correct in midair at all. Iris at least has a chance with her second jump to correct if she makes a mistake, but Lychnis, no opportunity there. Secondly, this auto-scroller is about 3 minutes long. 3 minutes. And finally, there's no checkpoints. There are no checkpoints anywhere here. If you fall down at any point, you have to start the entire auto-scroller all over again. Have fun with that. So, yeah, this game, frightening. This auto-scroller, frightening. And 1-3, this is not the hardest part of the game. It's just the point at which the game says, hey, wake up. I'm going to throw a lot at you, and you better learn how to deal with it. So, yeah, like Lychnis, very difficult game, and it's only getting started. The auto-scrollers are not breaks, they're terrifying. We're about 2 minutes in, there are bad guys here flying at you, and if they hit you, they might knock you into a pit. So you better know where they're coming. There's all these platforms here. You gotta know what these platforms do. These platforms here, if you stand on them, they just go down, but you can jump to get them back up. Don't take the lower path here. That lower platform does go left and right, but I don't think you can make it if you take the lower path. There's a moving platform up here with a 1-up, and there's a bottom platform down there, but from the bottom platform to the next platform to the right, I don't think Lychnis can make that dash jump. So you gotta be up here, time it exactly right, get over to this platform, get over here. Oh look, bombs, they wanna knock me down, but there's room in between them to get through it. Yeah, then we've got more moving platforms here, and I'm really scared. Oh, bad guy here. Okay, he's gone. This auto-scroller is terrifying. I mean, there are 2 more auto-scrollers, and they're more difficult, but they're shorter. Oh yeah, the first 5 platforms, you can just jump on them repeatedly, but this one is gonna shake and then fall, so you can't stay there long. Okay, more platforms here, and there is a chest right here that I'm gonna go for on purpose, with a purple gem inside it. That purple gem, if I run out of health, it's going to recharge all of my health one time automatically. So it's a very nice item to have. And that's it. That's 1-3. That's the easiest auto-scroller in the game, but still the most nerve-wracking one because it's also the longest auto-scroller. Stage 2-1, the fire stage. The World 2 is a bit of a relief after World 1 because these levels are fairly short here. Health right there. Jump over here, jump over here. Iris can take that upper path there with her double jump, but Lychnis is gonna have to go down here and take this platform that rides all the way up. Some of the jumps here do have to be specifically timed. There are fire spirits here that are in the way. Iris can usually jump over them. Lychnis is gonna have to slash at him to get him out of the way. So 1-1 is clear. 1-1's not too difficult once you know the stage layout. But then we're moving on to stage 2-2, which is, it's an auto-scroller. You're on this rail here. There are bad guys here. They swing at you and they miss. You take this upper path here because this upper train is faster. Bad guys coming, jump over all of them. I can duck here. This auto-scroller is more difficult than 1-3 because all of these bad guys, if they hit you, they're probably gonna knock you off your ride, and then you fall into the bottom pit and then have to start over. Oh, and you do have to jump here because sometimes if you try to ride your I messed up my jump there. I think that's my first death. Yeah, this auto-scroller is more difficult than 1-3, but thankfully it is shorter. But yeah, you gotta memorize all these enemy patterns and then jump over them. Iris could shoot some of them out of her way, but it's usually safer to just jump over everything. There's a shop token there, jump over the shop token. Because the shop token, if you get it, will just put you in a shop at the woohoo! Close jump there. Shop at the end of the stage, but I'm not getting enough money to actually buy anything from the shop. At least not right now. Take a hit there. Sometimes on those uphill sections, you want to be forward on your train and then ducking down, hopefully so that you don't get knocked off. So one more jump here, and then that's 2-2. The second auto-scroller. There's one more auto-scroller coming up later. So next up we have 2-3, and I've never seen any other path through this stage except, except by going all the way up the left side here. These elevators are on a platform, easy to make. Lots of fire spirits in the way here, and usually Iris can take some shortcuts up here. So let's see, fire spirits here, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit the 8th one out of the way because Lychnis can't clear that jump. then you can just dash through the rest of this stage, jumping at various points. You should have more than enough health to get through here. Clear World 2. I'm still holding on to that purple gem, which is really nice. I kind of want that purple gem for World 4. So World 3 is a bit of a water world. There are a lot of bad guys in the way here that are very likely going to sap most of your health. If you know they're coming, then odds are pretty good you'll be able to make it through the stage. Uh-oh, there's frogs in the way. And no health here. Okay, just go this way, jump, 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 jump. Okay, I have more than enough health for this. I have to use wall jumps to get up here, and then I'm not sure how to deal with this platform except by just waiting for these guys to get out of the way. But yeah, 3-1's pretty short, but it's pretty easy to lose all your health from all of the enemies that you can run into here. Then we've got 3-2, which was a stage that took me a pretty long time to learn, up until I found a shortcut. But first things first, this elevator's on a cycle. It's possible to make the previous cycle, but you basically need perfect... I'm fine here. I can just jump here, dash, 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 jump. We got some moving platforms here, and then if you ride this left platform all the way into the water, you can see a door in the water, which brings you to this secret area right here. And I don't know for sure if this secret area is actually faster, but it does skip a significant portion of the level. There's a red gem here, but don't get that because the red gem will trigger a bonus stage and get rid of your purple gem, so you don't really want that red gem. But yeah, that shortcut skips a significant portion of this stage, gets you near the end here. Dash jumps here, dash jump here, dash jump here, get that out of the way, jump over here. Couple more dash jumps, and then you're gonna have 5 falling platforms here. On the 5th one, you need to do a dash jump to clear the gap, get you through 3-2. Bringing us to 3-3, which is the 3rd and final auto-scroller, also the most difficult one, and the one that is really a struggle as Lychnis, probably his most difficult stage, because you can't jump over things here. You have to actually swipe at these things and get them out of your way, which is not really very easy with this short-range... Uh-oh, my raft left me. That can happen sometimes. Yeah, 3-3, definitely the most difficult auto-scroller. It is shorter than 2-2. Uh-oh. But you've got some very tight timing to do here where you have to swipe at one enemy and then jump immediately after. Let me go ahead and go into concentration mode for a moment. So I'd like to throw it back to the host for a bit.
Just a reminder, all donations you are making throughout this event, throughout tonight, are going towards the Trevor Project. We do have a couple of donations from people. One from Royal Blue Wizard for $20 that says, "Another power of pride. Always glad to support a great cause. A big thank you to our hosts, runners, and organizers." And no, thank you. We appreciate, of course, all of our runners. Like davidtki, but also, you know, all of our volunteers, even chat, you know, this couldn't be possible without everyone here being involved.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I needed the concentration for that auto-scroller, it's hard. So we move on to World 4, which is basically the snow level. Thankfully, this world does not have ice physics, so that's one of the few leniencies that we get from this game. A little shortcut here does get me further up. This level's design actually reminds me of the level design of Tubular in Super Mario World. You go up the left side and then you go down the right side. Lychnis can wall jump his way up here. Iris has to take a different path. 4-1 is going to be a fairly easy stage. We're just gonna fall down here, and then we can pretty much just get through the rest of the stage, damage boosting through anything we need. We've got a few drops down here. Be very careful as Lychnis doing dash jumps off of these ledges, because if you dash jump down this downhill, you will run into that secret door, which sends you back to the top. So a little bit of a trap there, but if you know it's coming, then you can avoid it. 4-2 and 4-3 start to get pretty difficult. I might have to use my purple gem in 4-2 because there are a lot of enemies in the way that can drain my health, like these little dancing twirling bears. They're bad news. It's possible to get through the bears by doing jumps at the right time and hitting them during the jump. Okay, good. I got a little bit of healing there. Oops, darn, didn't time that one right. Usually if you get healing from a chest, then you can get through this level without using your purple gem. I do need to be careful though, because yeah, I do really want to. Uh-oh, that's not what I'm supposed to hit. Okay, we're fine here. Yeah, we're through 4-2. 4-2 is a little bit scary sometimes, but if you get a little bit of healing, can usually deal with it okay. So yeah, the purple gem that I got all the way back in 1-3, I usually prefer to save it for 4-3 just in case I need it. We've got more ice level here. Jump here slash. Nope. Jump, jump. There's going to be more twirling bears in the way. And, you know, the twirling bears are probably the cutest enemy, but they have a very strong tendency to get in your way. So yeah, there's healing throughout the level, but even then, there's so many enemies in the way that unless you play the level really well, you're probably going to take a lot of damage and potentially be using up that purple gem. But if I do use it up here, then it's not a big deal. A path here open only to Lychnis. Wall jump your way up here. Jump, jump, dash, jump, jump. And then that's going to skip him through the most difficult section of the level. And I did not have to use my gem there. So that's pretty neat. There's a little secret area past this hill where you can drop down to get another purple gem, but since I still have it, I don't need to do that. The blue gem is also down in that secret area, and Iris does like to pick up that blue gem because that's not going to turn into a secret stage for her. But for Lychnis, no, don't grab it. Just get through this. Yeah, you can avoid the ground spikes there, but you have more than enough health to just damage boost your way through the whole thing. Bringing us to World 5, the dreaded castle. 5-1 is basically a lot of spikes and zombies that look like Bart Simpson coming out of the ground. As long as you have a purple gem though, you can probably just dash through this entire level without minding the amount of damage that you're taking. I'm probably going to use up my purple gem. Yeah. Not yet, but the horse, yeah, those horse enemies, they come out of nowhere. They jump. Their jump is predictable, but hard to adjust to at first, but they can be dealt with. So yeah, use your purple gem to get through 5-1. Then 5-2 is actually going to be a really easy stage, except for maybe a little bit of platforming toward the end. So 5-2 is basically, there's a boulder chasing you, but you know what, you can just let it go over you. It matches your dash speed, so for Iris, uh-oh, I'm fine here. But there is a secret down here, and you do really want to go down here to get this secret. There's platforms here, that you want to wall jump up, but try not to clip those platforms in the middle, because usually you will clip it right on the edge and then fall right back down. Okay, we're good here. Purple gem here. Here, let's get our... I was hoping to get some money there. But there were two things that I got in that secret area. A purple gem and a gray gem. You want both those things, because 5-3 is the level that scares me the most in this entire run. And I'm going to take it really slowly. Always treat 5-3 with respect, because it's long, it's windy, and it does a lot of damage. And even with a purple gem, I don't always know that I can actually get through the level. It helps a lot if you get healing on this upper level. take out these horse heads, and I am also now actually taking the time to collect coins. It would be ideal to end the stage with at least 100. And again, I'm taking this slow because it's hard to react to what's coming when you dash as fast as Lychnis does, and well, I really want to be avoiding damage here. Most of the damage happens on this upper level, but the second and third levels can be plenty dangerous on their own too. Usually if I get some sort of healing, I should be fine. Let's leave that coin over there for now. Give me healing. Good. Okay, that is actually a lot of wiggle room. Rats. Go down here. You can let all these guys come over here and then take them down. Those chests can randomly spawn robber enemies sometimes, something to be very wary of. The middle and bottom levels have far fewer enemies than the top one does, but they're still plenty dangerous. Some of the chests here are mimics. Uh-oh. I've used up my purple gem, and that is fine, because there's a shop token here, and I am going to now actually take the shop token. I should be able to get through most of the rest of this middle level. But again, treat 5-3 with respect, and I think these two chests have robber enemies in them, which they tend to come out and surprise you, and then if they hit you, they take your coins, and I really don't want that. Yeah, always treat 5-3 with respect. You don't, you will probably take a death, and then you will start the level over again without a purple gem to help you out. Bottom level. This is usually the Robert! That was frightening. He was after my gold. Always treat 5-3 with respect. Okay, there should be just a couple of horse bad guys here. Here. I can't believe I'm dodging all this. Okay, there should be just a little bit left. Healing. Okay, we can just rush through the rest of this stage now. Because I have more than enough health to just damage boost through all these things and finish 5-3. So now we're on the final boss, but before we do the final boss, I did pick up the shop token, which will send me to the shop at the end of the stage, because this middle icon will allow me to buy a purple gem, and then there's armor and weapons you can buy here, but they only help during the regular stage. They don't help during the final boss. So the only things that help during the final boss are the gray gem and the purple gem, and here's the final boss. That's right, it's literally slot! So yeah, you've got a slot machine here rolling constantly, and well, the attack you do is going to depend on what you land. And well, can you manipulate that? I don't know how to manipulate that. So you know what, just hold control and hope that the slot lands on some of the things that you want. The boss does have somewhere around 8,000 to 10,000 health, somewhere within that range. So the purple and gray gems are both super important here, because the gray gem helps a lot, but oh dear, that's not good. Sometimes if the boss attacks you when your time bar fills up, he stuns you for a bit. That's really difficult to deal with because he has a tendency to stun lock you in that pattern. But yeah, the gray gem, it gives you double health for the fight. So normally you would be at like 30 health for this, but instead I'm at 70. When you're at 5 or 10 health, your time bar fills up more quickly, and so that's going to be useful for getting a few attacks in more quickly. I do really want to see 3 of a kind of scrolls, because 3 of a kind of scrolls will cut its health in half. It's not strictly necessary to win the battle, but it helps a lot. And yeah, he's drained through my entire health bar, but I luckily had a purple gem. So this fight is heal. Not completely useless. A heal does help a lot. Sometimes he has an attack which puts up a barrier, and all that does is absorb my next attack, but that was very poorly timed because it happened at the end of my time bar, but he seems to have wasted his turn trying to set up another barrier, so that's a relief. And I've spent my turn healing. As you might imagine, PB attempts on this basically boiled down to what did you roll against the boss? The final boss. Time is going to be on the last hit whenever that comes, and you'll be able to see his health once he's below 1,000. I'm getting a little nervous here, because when his health gets low, his time bar starts to fill quickly. So 1 or 2 more attacks, I hope. Up, he filled it up. Don't stun me, don't stun me, don't stun. Okay. 1 more attack should do it. What? No, no, don't do that to me, no. It gave me scrolls! Okay, here's why that's bad. Because when you respawn, you don't have the purple gem, and you're probably not gonna win that fight unless you have a purple gem. So, the only avenue left to me now is to load a save state, because it's over. I'm not winning that. Here's a save state. Let's try that one more time. I have never seen that before, that it gave me triple scrolls at the worst possible moment. I have never seen that before. That's never happened before. Triple scrolls is great at the beginning of the fight. Final hit, not so much. What a game! Yeah, marathon luck, is that right? Try this one more time. Do we have any more messages?
Sure. I mean, we have a $15 donation from Zoya. No comment, but thank you so much. Hopefully you get this fight. I believe in you.
It's all RNG. And I'm actually really surprised at the luck that I'm seeing, because my success rate with this boss is usually like 80-90%, but I've had three losses in a row to this guy. Both of my warm-up runs today had me losing to him. Here we go. One more time though. I did actually get a scroll when I want. Okay, one more hit should do it. And time.
Yay!
First try. I can't believe I got him first try.
Yes. We just wanted more marathon.
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's exactly it. And then I think we rescued a princess and a king. I don't really know what the plot of this game is, to be honest. But yeah, okay, Lychnis and Iris were both there, and we've got a cute little ending here with the bad guy in a cast and using a crutch. Then we've got Lychnis, the princess, the king, and Iris or something. And Iris is hauling around treasure or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's Lychnis. It's a really difficult game, as you can tell, but like I have a lot of fun running it, and right now I'm the only person on the leaderboard for both categories, so I would definitely love to see some competition, especially since I take 5-3 so slow. There's room to improve the world record, which is somewhere around 22 minutes. Sub 20 is absolutely possible if some grind were put to this. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for having me. Coming up next, we have Doom 64. So yeah, let's move away from these difficult platformers.
Thank you so much. That was such a great run of Lychnis, even with, maybe some not great luck. It was good. And as uh, as he was saying there, our next run up is Doom 64, the Lost Levels Watch Me Die Max. And it's going to be run by Zelo, so hopefully that's a lot of fun. And of course, we still have, you still have a little bit of time if you want to get a Yeti shirt. Power Up with Pride has partnered with the Yeti to bring you shirts based on various runs throughout the event. That's what those, lovely pictures are on the intermission screen. These awesome designs will only be around as long as the marathon is, so make sure you pick them up now. $5 from each shirt sale goes directly to the Trevor Project. You can visit theyeti.com to check them out, or you can type !Yeti in chat. That's YETEE. Those shirts are only going to be available till the marathon is done, and we are on the final day of the marathon. So if you want one of those shirts, definitely make sure you go check them out and, check them out. Haha. Buy them before they're gone. You are watching Winter Pride 2022 here on Twitch. This is the last day of the marathon, December 11th, running for 24 hours each day. We are benefiting the Trevor Project. To find out more about them, you can find the link to their site in the panels below the stream, or use !charity. If you're interested in donating, you can type !donate in chat. You can find the schedule by using !schedule, or you can find the incentives with !incentives. We do have the Doom 64 run coming up shortly by Zelo, so definitely stick around.